Alright guys, welcome back to my channel. So on this video I'm just going to give you a few points that will tell you why you are so addicted to social media. You understand? I understand that not everyone who uses social media is addicted to it, but this is the video that's gonna tell you why you are addicted to social media. Oh wow, can you see the moon? So beautiful. Anyway, the reason you are addicted to any form of social media, let me just do this. The reason you are addicted to any form of social media is because you are programmed. That's the first thing. You understand? Because we are not wired to be addicted to this kind of lifestyle, you know. So the only thing that can become addictive about like socializing and the social life can only be programming. You understand? Like you gotta understand that these social medias, like think about it this way guys, let's forget about like the owners, the creators of these social medias. Let's look at the energies behind the social media. You understand? What people are addicted to is basically the wrong ideas, you know. They're addicted to like seeing people do, live and be in a certain state of being, and then they think it's all as fancy as it looks. You understand? And 9 times out of 10, everything that you see on social media, especially these social media influences, like you might think that these people, like are living the best life, like, but once you get to understand that what these people are living, it's not even damn near a good lifestyle, because they have to hustle, you know. They've programmed themselves so much that like they are part of the matrix. You understand? They've sold their soul, if I can put it in those terms, because they are lost in desires. They are lost into their desires. You understand? They are earthly desires, you know. They are not, like, they have no connection with their spiritual nature. You understand? 10 times out of 10, most of them, they don't have the time to be alone. And when they be alone, they just can't stand being alone. You understand? Because they are wired, they've programmed themselves to be all out there and like, and waste their energy, you know, use their energy to create stuff that other people have already created. You know, it's like they are investing their energy into some people's ideas. You understand? Just for money. You know, they are not being really creative about anything. They are just influencing the masses, and so that the agenda can be carried on, and then they are paid for it. So it's like you sold your soul. You understand? Because how they should, like, think about it this way, guys. Social media, the reason you're on social media every day is because of you want to see these fancy lifestyles, and like if you are able to at some point have this kind of money, or drive this kind of, or be with someone who has this kind of thing, then you want to instantly share that with social media to make them think that you have these things, you know, your life is good and all that. But in reality, those are not even your things. That house that you in your bikini, sis, that house that you in is not yours. You understand? And that dude that you with, he probably doesn't own that house as well. You understand? I don't care if he's a celebrity or not. If these celebrities were in good states of being, or in a good position, they would help everyone. Like there's a lot of celebrities who appear to be rich, if I can put it, because if they were really rich, they would like they would eradicate. They wouldn't even wait for the government. So like when I say the government, don't be lost into thinking that I'm speaking about like the the, the officials and stuff like that. Like no, those are not even part of the problem. You understand? Those are not even part of the problem. They are just like these celebrities. They've put their investments into this just for money. You understand? Just for power and stuff like that. But in reality, they are like they don't have no like, they don't have a soul. You know, they don't have their souls with them anymore. The intention that they came here for, as spiritual beings, or as just, if you don't believe in spirits, then you can say as a personality, you know, because each and everyone has a personality. So as a personality, you must have the kind of influence that will resonate with other people who are going to help you build upon that influence. But if you have an influence and then those people whom you are influencing are lacking in any sort of way, if you are a celebrity but the people that your fans, if your fans are not at your state of being, then you have failed as a celebrity. Because what are you doing? You know, what are you doing with all that money, with all that power, with all that? Like, are you going to release music? Are you going to act for all of your life? Aren't you going to give other people a chance? Besides giving other people a chance, aren't you going to show other people how you actually got there? You know, how you actually, like, tell us how you actually got there. Because we know that you had to put in the work, but not like, aside from that, let's subtract the work. What else did you do? You know, what else did you, like, if you didn't sacrifice your time, then what you have sacrificed is your soul. But if you can look at it like your soul and your timeline, like your lifeline, if I can put it, have a parallel. You know, they have a, like, they are parallel. You understand? So your soul is the amount of information that you're gonna get within that timeline. You know, the amount of light, knowledge, wisdom that you're gonna get within that time. So if you're living your timeline without doing anything to, like, receive energy, light, information and all of that thing, you know, without like using it to push other people's agendas forward, like, what's your purpose? You know, like, I'm probably not in a good position I guess, to ask that question to a celebrity. But let me tell you something. Like, I see no difference between me and a celebrity. You know, and you understand? Like, many people will think that, okay, I'm just acting cocky and stuff like that. You know, like, for real, guys. You know, I can now see these people and for what they really are, for what they themselves cannot see. Like, they cannot even perceive themselves in this manner because they are trapped within the programs. You understand? Like, even, like, I wonder how many times we've been crying about like global warming and stuff like that, but it's only like 0.5% of all of the celebrities that contribute to that, because most of them, they are not in tune with their purpose and they've wasted their energy pushing other people's agendas forward, and now they don't have nothing to offer. They can only offer, like, they can only put their offerings in the investment that they made. Because, like, imagine, guys, putting all of your, let me say, you put 90% of your money into something. Like, would you detach from that would you detach from that? Would you like say, okay, I've put my investment on this, and then I'll just take the risk that, okay, whether I get it or don't, I'm just going to live this. I'm going to live my life without being attached to this. Would it be that easy? Like, I understand on the other side that why these celebrities are not in such a good position to do these things, because they didn't know, you understand? But like, getting back to what I was speaking about, social media, like, they are fucking up all of the people who, like, everyone at least has this one person who they are in, like, any average person has somebody that is influencing them, you understand, as far as doing whatever that they want to do. And if you are being influenced by a celebrity that's showing the fake lifestyle, then you're going to be fake yourself, you understand? So, like, the energy signatures behind this is what's trapping you to social media. It's what's making you become addicted to social media, because these people are pushing out energies out there on the social media, and we just see the physical representations of it, which is money, power, female. Where there's female, there's power, stuff like that, fancy stuff, and that's what we gravitate towards. We don't even care about these people. They don't even know that we don't care about them. We just care about them showing us what they do, and then us copying from them. But when I say us, I'm just talking about, like, average people who are not celebrities. But I'm not even average, you understand? I'm way above standard. I'm just way above standard. I can put a standard on me. Like, there's no word there's no, it's way beyond linguistic patterns, to put a standard as to who I am, because I'm not even a who, you understand? I'm something else, like, the only way I can put it is to say I'm a spiritual being. But what I can tell you is that as a spiritual being, I myself am naked, you understand? I know there's nothing to lose. I know, like, everything. Not really everything, but I know everything that I need to know for myself, you understand? But it's said that people who seem to have everything lack this one thing. And social media is the route for all other people to follow this trend, you understand? This lost trend. So, like, anyway, guys, this is just part one. I'll post another video on touching on that. So, yeah, look at how beautiful the moon is, though, man. Super cute. So, yeah, guys, bet I'll see you on the next one, man. Talk to y'all celebrities, like, give them tips. They probably, like, lost, and most of these celebrities, like I say, they are robots. They have nothing to offer. They are just there because of they build an energy signature around their name, using other people's ideas of how to gain power. Besides of how to gain power, but how to expand their creativity. And that shouldn't be the case. Like, when you expand your creative energies, you shouldn't dive into somebody else's world and create from that platform. You should, like, you see what I'm doing with my YouTube channel. This is a good example of what I'm talking about. You understand? Like, you don't need a stepping stone. You need to be a stepping stone. You need to feel those steps. You need to feel them, that yes, I'm moving forward. But if you're going to go through it the instant way, if you're going to teach people to go through it that way, then you're going to end up a society that's deteriorating. You understand? You're going to lose. We are working at a loss. No matter how much you claim to know about the world, like how much you've traveled the world, but if you have no soul, like, you haven't traveled the world. You've just been around the world. Like, traveling the world it's more of an emotional journey than it is a physical journey. You understand? So your emotions are not there, then you could perform in China, whatever. Like your energy will not be felt. You understand? It's going to be felt just for that day, those few nights that you perform, and then after that, and after you die, like you're not going to be felt anymore. I hope you celebrities know that after you die, a lot of people won't care about you anymore. Even though you have like a million what followers, whatever, you have tweets, millions of followers, millions of Instagram, but those people will, like, because that's karma. The energy that you give is the energy that you get. So like your energy